Hello and welcome back to Crochet Critters. Today we are going to be making this little piggy wiggy. He's got a cute little curly tail and cute little piggy ears, and I will show you every step of the way how to make all of it. And I think he's nice and chunky. I like the way he feels, I like the way he looks, and I hope you do too. Before we get started with anything, I would like to ask if you could please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot if you could like this video, and also leave any comments because I love to hear from you guys. I love to hear what you like, what you don't like about my videos, my channel. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate it. So first of all, we're going to be using this pink yarn. So this is Hobbie's Toucan yarn, I'm pretty sure. It's one of the newer ones. It's very similar to the Honey Bunny and the Baby Snuggle, a bit thicker than or sturdier than the Baby Snuggle maybe. And the feel's slightly different to the Honey Bunny, but very similar. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook with that one. And I've got safety eyes for the pig. I'm using 10mm safety eyes today. You'll also need stitch markers. I'm going to use a piece of just black acrylic yarn to detail the face of the pig. You'll need scissors. You'll need a needle for sewing things together at the end, and some stuffing as well. To start with, we will be doing 6 single crochet into a magic ring, and I'll show you how to do it, but I will put a link to a more detailed version of how to do a magic ring in the description below, so you can follow along there if you need to. And take it slow when using plush yarn because it grabs and you can snap it easily when you're trying to close your magic ring. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different to what I would normally do. So we've got our 6 stitches here, 1 2 3 4, oops, that's 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I'm actually going to finish this with a slip stitch into this first stitch here. Oops, slip stitch that, close. So this is going to be the base for the little piggy button nose. So I'm going to grab my stitch marker now, and I'm putting that in the last stitch of the round, which is actually that slip stitch, and that's just going to keep everything closed and tight and give it a really cute little nose at the end. So I'll put the stitch marker in the slip stitch, and that's going to be my last stitch of the round. And then for the next round, I'm going to work just in the back loop only, which is going to help the snout pop out a bit. So we'll just be working in the back loop, not in both loops for this round. And we are just going to do a single crochet and then an increase 3 times to go up to 9 stitches. Okay, so just a single crochet to start with, just in the back loops. And the back loop of that one will do the increase. And then do that another 2 times. Okay, in the next round we are going to do 2 single crochet and then an increase to go up to 12 stitches. And this round we're working in both loops, so I'll just show you, we'll do both loops this time, not just the back loop but both loops. And an increase, which is 2 stitches in the one, 2 single crochets in the 1 stitch, and then repeat that. Okay, the next round I'm going to do a single crochet and an increase 6 times, and this will take us up to 18 stitches. So we've just kind of created a more of a pointy snout to start with, so single crochet and an increase 6 times. Okay, and the next round we're going to do a single crochet and then 6 increases and then 11 single crochet, and that'll take us up to 24 stitches. So we'll just start with 1 single crochet, and then we're going to do 6 increases in a row, so that'll be 12 stitches. And then just finish the round with 11 single crochet across the bottom here. Okay, the next round we're going to do something similar, so we're going to start with 1 single crochet again, and then we're going to do a single crochet and then an increase 6 times across the top, and then another 11 single crochet across the bottom. So single crochet and increase 6 times, and at the end we'll have 30 stitches. And then finishing the round with just 11 single crochet. Okay, in this next round we're going to be adding in the ears, and I'm going to have a couple of extra stitch markers just because I have a tendency to lose stitches when I work in just the front loop, and then I have to go back and work in the back loop. So if this helps you, by all means do it. If you don't need it, don't stress about it, but it helps me because I lose stitches. So we'll start the round with just 5 single crochet. Okay, and then I'm going to get my stitch marker and I'm going to put it in the back loop of the next stitch here, so just through that back loop, and that way I'll be able to find it when I come around to get it in the next round. Okay, so now we're just going to work in this front loop here, and we're going to do all of this into this one stitch here, so the whole ear is going to be just done into that front loop. So we're going to start with a single crochet just in that front loop, that, just a single crochet, and then we're going to do a half double crochet, so yarn over, insert through that front loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and then pull through all 3, and that's your half double crochet. I'll put links to some of these stitches in the description below as well if you want more help with them. So, and then we're going to do a double crochet so into that same front loop. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's your half double, and no, sorry, that's your double. And now you're going to do a treble crochet. So we're going to yarn over twice, treble crochet or triple crochet. People use that term interchangeably, I think. I could be wrong, so don't yell at me. But yeah, so treble crochet, we'll yarn over twice, insert into that front loop again, yarn over and pull through, and then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through the last 2. That's your treble, and then we're going to go again with a double, another double crochet, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we'll do a half double Again, still going just into that front loop, yarn over, and then we'll yarn over and pull through all 3, and we'll finish off the ear with just a single crochet into that same spot. Okay, and that's the first ear done. And so then we're going to do 8 single crochet, so into the next stitch. So that's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to grab my stitch marker again and again go into the back loop of the next stitch, just so I don't lose it. Okay, and then we're going to do the ear again. So single crochet, half double crochet, triple crochet, double crochet, half double, single. So start with single, then half double, double, treble, double, half double, and then finish with a single crochet. That's that one done, and then we'll just finish the round with 15 single crochet. Okay, you can see that the face is coming together. You got your little piggy face, your little ears coming together. So the next round we're going to work into those 2 back loops there, but the rest we'll just do normal. So we'll start off with 5 single crochet. And then we're just going to do a single crochet into that back loop back there. And you can take out your stitch marker, and then you're going to do 8 single crochet, okay, and then again we'll do a single crochet into that back loop there. Out your stitch marker and finish the round with 15 single crochet. In this round we're going to be adding in the piggy's little feet. So I'll start the round with 22 single crochet. Okay, so we've done 22 single crochet, and then we're going to do a bobble stitch. And I have a tutorial for this if you want, but I'll show you how to do it here too. So we'll yarn over, insert into both loops, and then yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to yarn over and just pull through 2. So we've got 2 on the hook, and then we're going to do that again, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, and we've got 3 on the hook, yarn over, insert into the same stitch each time. Again, and we'll do it again. And you can make your bobble stitches bigger or smaller or poppier by adding an extra stitch if you want your leg to stand out a bit more. So I think I'm going to do that today. So I'm going to do, I think, a 5-stitch bobble stitch. So I've done 4 stitches, so there's 5 loops on my hook, so I'll do 1 more. It's just going to make it pop a little bit more, and because the pig's quite chunky, I quite like the leg to pop out nicely. So that's 6 on the hook, yarn over, and we're going to pull through all 6, pop that out, pull that tight, and then we're going to go across and do 4 single crochet. Make sure you find the next stitch, don't miss any stitches, can be hard with all the bobble stitch sitting there. And then we're going to do another bobble stitch just like before. So 6 on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 6, pop pinny out, pull them tight, and then finish with 2 single crochets. Okay, now I'm just going to put my safety eyes in. So you want to put them somewhere here, so they're just sitting when the ears flap down, just under the ears. So that's 1, 2, 3, between rounds 4 and 5 we're going to put them, and they're, I think, 3 stitches apart. Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, so about that one. That looks good, so just check that it's all lined up nicely with your feet, with your ears and everything, and I think that will work. So grab your backs and snap them on once you're happy with where they're sitting. Now we're going to be doing 8 rows of 30 single crochet the whole way around, so I'm going to do this off camera and meet you guys back here when I'm done. So just do 8 rows of 30 single crochet the whole way around. Okay, and we are back after completing the 8 rows of 30 single crochet. So now we are going to start the next row. So we've got our 8, so you can count back if you need help. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows. And so now we're going to start the next row with 23 single crochet. Okay, and then we are going to do our bobble stitch. So make sure you're going to want this one to line up with your other feet. So make sure it's going to roughly line up, otherwise you'll have a wonky standing pig. So if you need to move yours a stitch either side because of tension differences, that's fine. Just do that, whatever you need. This is what mine requires. So I'm going to do a bobble stitch here. And then we're going to do 4 single crochet and another bobble stitch for the last leg, and then 1 single crochet to finish off the round. Okay, next, for the next row, we're going to be adding in our curly whirly tail. So we're going to start off the round with 3 single crochet and then a decrease twice, and then we'll stop there. Okay, and for the decrease, so we've just done 3 single crochet. For the decrease, I like to do the invisible decrease, which is done in the front loop. So we pull up the first front loop, and then you pull up the front loop of the next stitch, yarn over, pull through both, and then yarn over and pull through both on the hook. I'll show you again in a second. And again, the invisible decrease, front loops, front loop only, yarn over, pull through both the front loops, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, and then we're going to do another 3 single crochets to get to where we need. Okay, so we want it in the center of the back. That should be right. So we've just done 3 single crochets. Now we're going to chain 7. So just a chain stitch. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to do 3 single crochet into each stitch back down. So working from the second chain from the hook, we'll do 3 single crochet and we'll do that into each stitch. Okay, so we'll go not into this one, but into this one. And we'll do 3 single crochet into that one. 1, 2, and this will give us our nice curly whirly tail effect. So we'll do that another 5 times to get back down to the base. Then we are going to slip stitch back into that first stitch that we did the single crochet from. So we'll just slip stitch back down to that one, like that, and then we were going to do a decrease. Then we're going to do another 3 lots of 3 single crochet and a decrease to get back to the beginning. So 3 single crochet and a decrease another 3 times, and we'll be back down to 24 stitches. So the next round I'm going to do 2 single crochet and a decrease 6 times to go down to 18 stitches. When going over the tail, sorry, I should explain that. Going over the tail here, so that's the original single crochet that the tail starts in, and then we're not going to do the slip stitch, we'll do the next stitch after that to do our decrease. Oops, did I get that right? Hang on. Yeah, into this one. We'll do our decrease over that. We've got our curly whirly tail in place. Now I'm going to start stuffing, and we want to make sure that we get the little snout well stuffed. So I'm actually just going to, the tail from the magic ring, I'm going to poke right down into the end of the snout, make sure that's filled with the tail, and I'm going to get a small amount of stuffing and stuff right down into that little snout, because we don't want snout to collapse into the body and the rest to be well stuffed and then there'd be nothing in the snout. That wouldn't make for a well structured little piggy. So just get it down into the snout first, and then you can get the rest stuffed. And try and remember when you're doing objects like this with a loafy kind of shape, to stuff into the middle and then kind of swirl it outwards, and then you won't get as many sort of lumps and bumps. You kind of just keep swirling it out to the outside. So stuff right into the middle of your stuffing and push outwards. Leave it at that for a minute. I'm going to put some more stuffing in soon before we close it. So the next round we're going to do is a single crochet and then a decrease, and we'll do that 6 times to get down to 12 stitches. adding some more stuffing now. I like to make sure they're nice and firmly stuffed too, just helps them keep their shape nicely. And the last round is just going to be 6 decreases the whole way around. Okay, you can take your stitch marker out, and now we're going to cut the tail yarn to sew our hole closed. And this is your last chance to get any more stuffing into the back. Okay, to do this I'm just going to go into the front loop of the last 6 stitches, like that, the whole way around. Pull that tight, and then I'm just going to pull the tail through the body into a couple of spots to secure it. And then cut that. Okay, now for the last bit, we're just going to sew a little detail on the face to just finish off and make it look extra cute. I'm actually using a different needle for this. It's just a bit thinner than the plastic one I used for the end. Just makes it a little bit easier to get in to do the details. Now what I like to do is just a little piggy snout and a little quirky smile. And getting it into the right holes to get the snout right can be tricky because you've only got that magic ring that you're sort of working in. So you may have to sort of trial and error a couple of different spots to put this. So I'm just going in through the side, and then I'm just going up through the nose in one spot, trying to find an exit somewhere, and then come up again there. And I'm guessing no 2 pigs are ever going to look alike, really, but there's nothing wrong with that either. Well, I don't hate that actually. It's a bit different to my first one. What do you think? Which one's better? Let me know in the comments which one you think's better, my first one or my second one. We'll compare them at the end. And now I'm just going to do the smile. So I like to do, if you've seen any of my other tutorials, just a bit of a quirky little grin. It just seems to work best for me. But you know, you can fiddle around with this, do the face however you want. But I quite like the off to the side little cheeky smirk. So you've got your face detailing done. And then we'll just tie this to secure it. And we'll sew that knot back into the body. There we go. And just straighten it all up nicely. Even them out. Perfect. And cut those tails. And your little piggy is finished. And I think he's turned out pretty cute. Yeah, let me know in the comments which one you like better, the original or the new nose. Slightly different angles. Let me know. I'm curious to see what other people think. So I hope you liked that. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and yeah, always let me know what you think, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Thanks guys.